How we doing, everybody? It's D at HGV and Auto Electrics. I'm building some light bars today, trying to get the last of the jobs in for Christmas here. One of them's a job that's going to take me a couple of days to do, so I'm trying to get a lot of the prep work done here. So the reason I'm making this video, customer has dropped these lights off today. These are the Hella full LED jumbos. Obviously I do my own ones, but I got the bar in, and the fella's got his heart set on these. He's obviously been watching them, and he's went, I'll go for them. Now, I've not fit these before. It's the first time I've had my hands on a set off them. I have seen them going down the road on like new Calsa bars, because you buy a Calsa bar, they give you these as an option to take with them. Looking at these, I mean, I'll get it out of the way now. Looking at these, I just want to review the product. I'm not bothered about the price and all this here, but I will. You can check these out yourself for price. What I will say is shop around, because at a quick search of different suppliers, there's one supplier who's looking almost £200 per lamp, and then another one's looking 135, and then when I went in and I checked it, it's 135 plus VAT. So there's a bit of a difference there, but if you shop around, and then obviously there's a couple of suppliers up there in Belfast, go and have a word with them and see before you dive in and get them online. You know, let them know what you've found, show them it, and say, look, can you do anything? The benefit is, see the benefit from buying the stuff here, and this is me plugging suppliers here. I'm talking about a light bulb. I'll get it out of the way. Buy the stuff here, keep it local, give it to the local businesses, and also if something goes wrong with it, these are under warranty, take it back to the supplier and he'll get it swapped over for you, instead of you faffing about going back and forward online. That's just my view on it. If I can try and buy my stuff locally, I will do that as much as I can. I'll even go to my supplier and say, look, I really want to get these from you, but you need to be getting them in and around here, or I can't use you. I can at least give them a chance. So that's what I will say on it. Try and keep the business local. But yes, let's have a quick look at the light. Okay, I'm waffling on a wee bit. So this is going to be a Renault Master, big van. It's going to have a bar on the front, which I'm praying it fits. This is the bar sitting here. I'm praying it fits. And then there's a bar on the roof at the rear. It's going to have work lights and marker lights, so it's going to look really well. I'm doing some little lights and that on the grill and stuff. So it's just basically tarting it up. It's going to look well. But the customer's blew his beans out on these here, because they aren't the cheapest, but they do look really good. So let's have a wee look at them. First of all, if I can remember the colours. So I'll whack these onto my wee box here. Excuse me, didn't plan this here. Right, so don't know if you can see that there, but I'll try and turn the light around. That's like a U-shaped daytime running light. It's hard to see. But it's like a U-shaped daytime running light. Looks absolutely class. Like I said, I've seen these going down the road. Also, you'll notice that the lamp is virtually a rectangular shape compared to the ones I have that are more of a rugby ball shape. Still, the housing and all still made of plastic. They're all still made of plastic. There's no real heat comes from them. And then we'll whack a high beam on, and that's the high beam. Very, very, very bright. They're good. Like, they are good. You know, I can't really sell them anymore. So, like I said, I don't get anything out of doing this here. It's just I've seen them. He's dropped them off today, and I like them. I would like to, you know, I would like to be able to fit these here. But like anything, cost is always the key driver for a lot of the stuff I do. But yeah, that's him. Good job, aren't I? I can't wait to see these on this fella's van. It's going to look really well. I did want him to take my own lights, but he's been looking at these here for a while. So yeah, that's it. The Hella Jumbo LED, they look the absolute business. Really, really do. Okay, so just another option for you there. I'm going to be hopefully doing, these will be getting installed middle of the next week, and then I'm done for Christmas. That's me done. Tomorrow, if the man comes, he's not here, and I'm waiting on the man coming with a light bar for me. I'm supposed to be doing a light bar on a big new Volvo tomorrow for AT&T. Doesn't look like he's going to turn up, you know, so it's going to end up having to be done, don't know when. But yep, that's keeping us busy, and then getting a bit of a wind down for Christmas hopefully, and take a break from all this stress and madness because it puts years on you. Alright, hope you found that video useful. On these here, just a wee tip for you if you are going to wire up one of these yourself. There's only 3 wires on this. One's an earth, one's your side light, the other one's your high beam. If you're going to use the van, like the van for example, and you use the high beam, there's hardly any current draw off of these. You could, in theory, link all 4 lights together and put it down onto the headlight wire, the high beam wire. A couple of reasons why you wouldn't do that. If there's a fault with that light or something that you've done, you're gonna blow the fuse for the headlight. And then try and find a fuse on a modern vehicle, especially if it's a Ford. You'll be pulling the dashboard out, so I wouldn't advise it. The other thing is that it may put a fault on your dashboard, that there's something wrong with the headlight. It's seeing extra current draw coming out of there. So good practice is to put a relay in there. Relay is very basic. There's only four wires on it. One is the wire coming out of the headlight of the van, of the high beam. So take it out, put it into the relay. Out of the other side of that, that'll go to ground. So that's your circuit. You trigger in and then the ground. What that does is energizes a coil. So the coil energizes, you've got a battery supply coming across, and then out the other side will go up to that wire. Energize a coil, they click together, and then that way you've got a fuse on there, and that goes up and powers that circuit there. Keeps it all separate. It's very basic, you know. But it's good practice, so you should do it. So stay away from just joining in the headlight wires and stuff. I mean, I do use headlight wiring as triggers to power relays. It's hard wiring, I call it. On trucks, you can actually go into lighting modules and put wiring harnesses in and things like that. Obviously I've spoken about this before. I can't do it. So that's what I would do always with that. The other thing is then you've got your little side light wire. So you've got your little side light on that. I mean, that isn't going to pull any juice at all. And then you've got your 6 or 7 lights on this chrome bar as well. Link all them together, link them into that there, and then you bring them down again to your headlight and do the same thing again. Always use a relay, even though it doesn't need it. Put one in because it's good practice and it protects that circuit. The only thing to be aware of, and I found this out with my van, my van's got a daytime running light on the headlight on the Ford Transit. Now what happens when that light changes with the automatic lights, it'll be bright during the day when you're driving. See, at night time it actually goes dim and then the headlight comes on. So you can't use that wire because the Volvo is exactly the same. The big Volvos is exactly the same. On the big light, it's got like an L-shaped daytime running light. So that actually changes colour, it changes dimness. So if you pick up on one of the wires, it turns the lights off if you use that as your signal, which I found out on my very first install of those, so I don't use that there. And what I do, actually, I just push these onto the ignition through a relay. So just watch you don't get caught out with that. I'm not saying it's like that on all vans, but certainly on the Ford Transit it is. This is going on a Renault Master, so I don't think I've got that problem. Alright, I hope you found that useful, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's Friday tomorrow. It's the last weekend before Christmas. Let's get this year out of the way and start again. See you later. I hope you found it useful. Thank you.